Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary with EXO, and today I'm going to be bringing you a game between mouz Naama, mouz stands there for mouse sports, and DuckloadRa. So we're going to have a really good game today to watch. Actually, it's going to be a best of 3. This is taken from the Intel Extreme Masters. Yeah, these two players are obviously very well known, and Whitera has actually had a really good streak lately. He won like 4,000 euros or something like that, in the course of a day or something, about a week ago, I believe. He won a lot of cups, and he's about 29 or 30 years old, something like that, and he just had a baby from what I know. He's married, and he's still a pro gamer, so he's one of those older pro gamers out there who still can just pack a punch, so it's nice to see that a lot of people who still have people keep their passions for computer games and keep on doing it even at a professional level like Whitera is doing right now. So yeah, I'm actually very happy to find these replays. I'm actually going to be casting another best of 3 between was it Goody and Sake? Yes, indeed. So Goody and Sake, another two players that are very well known in the European realm right now, on the European realms, because of they participate in cups all the time and they have good results. So yeah, we're gonna check out that best of 3 after this one is done, and I'm just gonna look a little bit at the game right now and see what's actually going on now. Whitera is going for just pylon into gateway, choosing not to wall off over here. Obviously don't really want to do that against Terran. Actually, it's quite bad to do this against Terran because of the way Delta Quadrant is made. There's all these ridges up and down, all these ledges, really favoring siege tanks, although Terrans don't really use siege tanks that much against Protoss. Not really. They really do favor Marine Marauder, Medevac armies and stuff like that, so bioballs in general. Now Naama has been scouting around. Oh, by the way, Naama did win DreamHack, guys, in case you did not know that, about 2-3 months ago, I think that was, in Sweden. So yeah, that was a really big tournament. Lots of big names participated in that tournament, including 2 Koreans. I think it was OGS Top and someone else. I can't really remember exactly who, but anyway, Naama did win that. So, by the way, Naama is from Finland, in case you guys did not know. And yeah, he actually won the final against his teammate Mana. So Naama, Mana, being part of the same clan, a lot of tongues were being swirled around there because of those names. So looking at what's happening at the game, Whitera is really going for as standard of a build as he can. He's just getting the Cyber Core and is he chrono boosting it? No, actually he's not chrono boosting the Warp Gate research, but he's going into a fast robo facility right now, so that's really not so common. Whitera actually sending one Zealot over here, and here we go. This is very interesting. A Reaper has popped out, and I don't think Whitera even knows about this, but that Reaper shouldn't really be a problem because of the Stalker that is in position. So that Reaper shouldn't really do any damage, but it is very good to scout with. So let's see if this Reaper is probably gonna pop in somewhere over here, or maybe actually just go around to the natural. And it's going to go from the back and try to snipe off some probes, most likely. Let's see, that Reaper is indeed just going to follow it around. The robo facility is almost done. A starport on the way for Naama, so let's see what this Reaper is going to be able to do. And gets 1 kill and 2 kills, and that's pretty much it. 2 kills for that Reaper. Nothing really spectacular over there. Now, taking a look at what's happening in Naama's base. Yep, that starport was on the way. Seems like he's switching add-ons, so this most likely will mean a Banshee. He does have the double gas. He even laid down a supply depot over here on that. An additional supply depot. I mean, that's not something you see every day, so obviously he wanted to skip building a supply depot for now, and yeah, I've just kept all the SCVs on the minerals, and supply depot placed down here to see if there's anything fishy coming from behind, because as you all know, there's a lot of, actually this might be some Warp Prism. Is there a Warp Prism on the way? No. So no Warp Prism, but yeah, Warp Prism play is quite popular because you can warp in units up and down over here at these ledges and harass and try to get inside the Terran base, especially with Blink Stalkers. Actually, Protoss players using Blink Stalkers very frequently on Delta Quadrant against Terran. and even Zerg. So yeah, it looks like 2 Immortals are gonna be out very soon. He's chrono boosting them out. He has a lot of sentries as well, so not a lot of Stalkers. So really an unusual unit composition from Whitera. He just has 2 Immortals and a lot of Zealots and sentries. So let's see how this is gonna fare against what Naama has here. He has 2 bunkers, only 2 Marines in here right now though. Some more Marines out here. And if we take a look at the unit counting station, his army is really not that big, but he does have this Banshee, and this Banshee is coming here. Let's see what's going to happen. This Banshee is going to start attacking Whitera's units, and Whitera is going to have to try and break this down as best he can. That's a lot of SCVs coming, but the Immortals are doing a lot of damage against those bunkers. This Immortal, though, cannot attack, and he needs to be very careful. Meantime, I'm just going to check what happened over here. No, he did take his probes off the line. Doesn't look like this bunker is going to go down. That's a lot of SCVs repairing, and looks like the Immortal's actually going to go down. He does take out some Marines out of the bunker. Just a really good micro over here from Naama, and that repair kind of paid off. And I'm just going to take a look at the income tab right now. Whitera only has 24 probes to 27 SCVs that Naama has. Now, this Banshee taking out that Stalker, and Whitera is really not looking so good right now. But I do remind you guys, this is a best of 3, so let's see what is going to happen. Well, Whitera is sitting on, yeah, I am calling him Whitera, by the way. For those of you who don't know, this is, he's always been called that, and people are still really calling him Whitera. Or he's been labeled, what was it? Some really catchy phrase, the Beast from the East, yes. Because he's from the Ukraine, so yeah, that's a nice AKA for Whitera over there. Now, none of the players have expanded yet, but we can see Whitera actually taking down the rocks over here. He's also getting a War Prism. This is almost out, like I said. Here we go. And once this War Prism is out, I think he's gonna try some attacks at the back door over here. Although there's no expansion there, both players choosing to sit on one base for quite a while. Naama is, how many harvesters does he have? He needs 30 harvesters right now, so he's a little bit oversaturated over here. He needs to get a command center out. No command center on the way even. He keeps on adding these supply depot, extra supply depots with the command center. He's not really using the mules that much. That's quite unusual play from him. But yeah, everybody, if you want to keep on steady production, sometimes you just want to lay down an additional supply depot like that, because it won't stop your production. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait for the supply depot to be done and so forth. So it's going to slow down your unit production. But here we go. The Banshee is making it around. Let's see, is it going to go for this spinner line or no? Actually, he sees there's no Stalkers here yet. No cloak though. This Banshee has no cloak. There's no cloak on the way even. Just normal Banshees. Another Banshee is being built right now. Naama sees this this Nexus over here, and that's gonna tell him that he either needs to make something happen right now, or he needs to expand himself, or he's gonna be behind in economy. Now, Whitera, I'm just gonna take a look at the unit counting station again, and Whitera really has a very small army compared to what Naama has right now. And here we go. Naama is actually moving out, and by the way, the point defense drone, no energy though on this Raven yet, but that point defense drone is really good against Stalkers. It blocks all those attacks, but not a lot of Stalkers out there actually. Here we go. Twilight Council has been laid down. Let's see if Blink is gonna be coming, or if there's going to be a charge research from Whitera. I'm actually trying to see. Yep, there we go. A command center is on the way for Naama. It would be really weird to see that. Weird that he for him not to actually get a command center, because yeah, you really do lag far behind in economy if you don't do that. And here we have Whitera moving across with this little War Prism, and he's probably gonna try and warp in some Zealots over here and try to take down some of those SVs. I'm not exactly sure if actually Naama's army is a little bit out of position. And here we go, it is getting deployed. Let's see, some Zealots are getting warped in. There we go, Naama is moving the rest of his army back. And I don't think many SCVs did go down there, like 3 or 4 maybe. And that's pretty much it. But Whitera also managed to see the contents really, or the composition of Naama's army, which is very important. He needs to know this. In the meantime, I did see Templar Archives being laid down, and now Psionic Storm is being researched, but it's not getting chrono boosted. Is it? No, he doesn't have energy to actually chrono boost it. He's chrono boosting probes. I'm not exactly sure if this is good, because he really needs that Psi Storm, and well, he's gonna have to really put up some perfect force fields over here to actually stay alive, because I don't know. He's actually going to need a lot of gas as well for the High Templar. So let's see how this is going to work out for him. Actually, it's just 4 tanks. If he could take down these 4 tanks, he'd be a lot better off. But I just don't know. Is he chrono boosting? There we go. The chrono boost is on the way. I'm surprised to see that his sentries aren't here. There we go. He's trying to deal with this drop. But now Naama is moving in, and there's no force fields here. And I'm surprised to see that he actually didn't commit. He saw the High Templar though, so I think he's just gonna try a two-sided attack over here and actually harass the mineral line from here. But this cannon is almost done. There we go. He's gonna take it down right now. Bylon as well, and Whitera is quite contained right now. I don't think Whitera is looking good at all. Some size storm going down over there on those units, but Whitera needs to find a way to get out of his base. And I think what he should do right now, yep, he's getting another Warp Prism. Warping in like 2 High Templar over here, storming SCVs would be a really good idea for him. There we go, another storm. I missed that a little bit, and I'm not doing too much damage. So these weekends are weekends. Wow, nice word that I invented over there. But these units are quite weakened now, and Naama looks like he's gonna go for the natural again, trying to drop additional forces on this side. Let's see how this is gonna play out. By the way, High Templar can feedback, but this particular High Templar doesn't have the energy for it. There we go. Auto turret being laid down as well. A scan trying to take down the observer. Oh, observer does go down. That's not so cool. And a missile turret actually being planted over here as well. And Whitera's base is starting to look like Naama's base right now, because he's getting so many units in his base right here. He's just this is really uncomfortable. And here we go, Naama moving in on this side as well. It's really hard to actually follow what's happening over here. Just gonna look at this. This seems to have been stopped for now, but there's nothing really to attack anymore. So yep, there we go. Naama really did a great job taking this game. I don't think there could have been much more that Whitera could do. Basically, it all came down to this. I think to this what happened over here. I think that what happened over here was pretty much vital for the whole course of the game. That attack really didn't do what Whitera wanted it to do. He invested a lot in that. He got the early robo, no expansion. He had those 2 immortals, he lost them, and it's really a big deal when you can't really break the front of the Terran base. Now the thing is, Delta Quadrant is really is really a unique map. It's very I for one, I would never really try. Well, I play Zerg, but even as Protoss, I don't think I'd really try to bust down a Terran like that, especially when I see 2 bunkers. I think I'd just pull back. It's really not smart. The ramp is very narrow, and if you remember, that Immortal couldn't even shoot the attack from back there. So it's just really not what you want to do, especially when you have so many SCVs repairing. It's really kind of banging your head against the wall. Nothing is really gonna happen. Whitera did try to transition into High Templar, which would have been a good thing, but it was a little bit too late, and Naama started to contain. And once the Terran is starts to do this kind of stuff over here, then and plant turrets on your ledge and harass your mineral line, then really there's nothing you can do. So good game from Naama, and yep, this is a best of 3 like I see. So I'll see you guys in game 2.